Hi, family and friends. I'm here just relaxing. I look super tired though. Oh, the video that I posted up, I posted two videos. One of just a car vlog, and then the second one was what was the second one? Oh, just like it's a vlog too, but it was just the where we live. I was just showing you guys like the area, like what it looks like. Not like some of you guys where there's snow. That's awesome. I really like snow and I really want to go see snow. Um but yeah, I'm just here, just relaxing. I watched a couple of episodes of Once Upon a Time. I'm still watching Once Upon a Time. I believe I'm in the third season already. I've been trying to watch it very like as often as possible, but it's really hard to watch a show or a movie when I'm too busy doing other stuff. And plus, I've been doing my YouTube, so it's been like, I've been just busy. So yeah, just wanted to come on here and see if anybody's on. So see if you guys want to talk. This is story time. If you guys want me to talk about story time, but I really would like to do my story time when you guys are on. So if you guys have any questions, I could answer them. Hi, Marisela. How you doing? It's so early. I know. It's like afternoon. I was laughing, you guys. The video that I posted. Oh my gosh. I think it was the first one. I'm doing really good, actually. I just have a slight headache, but I already took a pill, so I believe I might be fine. But I just have a slight headache. I don't know what's going on, but it's okay. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Marisela. Thank you so much for subscribing and coming on here and joining our family. It's gonna be awesome. My life is not that exciting. I don't have really much to it, but I just like to show you guys, about my day, what goes on, and with my children because I have five kids, four boys and one girl, and I work. I'm also do things here at the house, and I love going out and doing things with my kids. I do as much as I can, as much as possible. Hi, Lady Esco, you finally caught me! Yay! Good morning. So yeah, so I just wanted to come on here and just talk to you guys about what's going on. Sorry, I have like a really bad, not a cough, but like a little bit of phlegma in my lungs, I guess you could say. I know I keep saying that I'm boring. It's just that's how I feel. Like I don't have like I don't That's good. I'm so happy, lady. That's so cool that you finally was able to get notified. I'm really, really happy that if you guys want to know, because I do post a lot, you guys. If that's too overwhelming for you guys that I'm posting too much, please let me know. It's just I really like to show you guys what I do, just letting you guys know what I do and what I don't know. I just like to document everything that I do. That's what I like to do. I've been like that since I was little. In high school, I had camera every single time I had a camera for everything. Like I record everything. So let me know if you guys are ready for me to do the story time, and I'll start the story time. Cause I kind of want everybody to be on as much as possible. I'm sure everybody's probably busy or working right now, but so Marisela, Lady, and I forgot who else was on. Um, not sure who else. So yeah, where was I at for story time? I believe I was talking about what was I talking about? Um, Story time. I believe I was talking about when I got pregnant when I was 19. Had my oldest son when I was 20. So I was 19, had him when I was 20. I was going to college. Um, yeah. Yeah, you're right. It's just I like posting. I mean, I like hi Stephanie, good morning. I like to just document everything, and then I feel like you guys would understand, and we could communicate that way if I just let you guys know more about me. And if you guys want to know more about me, I would love to tell you guys. So yeah. I have to clean my house, and you could tell there's a bunch of stuff right there. I had to put a bunch of stuff right there on top because I don't have no more room in my pantry, so I had to put it on top where my coffee stuff is. And then the table still has cereal and stuff. But and then up top of here has some cups that are not supposed to be there, but my kids don't listen. That's where you stopped at when you didn't have. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I when I got pregnant at 19, it was my first time, and I lost my virginity. I don't feel like talking loud. It's kind of embarrassing. And yeah, so and then afterwards, I did not have sex because I was just scared and I didn't know like I thought it was going to hurt the baby. I didn't know. And so and plus it I wasn't like active. So just that one time. And then after that I went to school still. I was working, and then I remember getting bigger and bigger, and my body was changing, and it was good, but it's because I was so scared. It was really scary, you guys. Like for me, because I never really um expected that. So it was kind of scary. Let me see if you guys could see with the flash. Um, share mute microphone. No. I want the flash. It's not giving me the option right now. So yeah, it was. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm humongous. I need to lose some weight. I've been eating so much, you guys. Instead of listening to music while cleaning a bit my house, I have. Lady Esco, you have me on your. I feel like I'm like humongous on the TV. So I'm trying not to move my phone so much. So yeah. Let me see. So I was doing pretty good, and then afterwards, the father found out because I did not tell him. He found out that I got pregnant, and it was my best friend that told him, which is his cousin. Um, so that was a little bit difficult. That was difficult because I didn't know if it was going to work out. I didn't know if it was going to be good or bad. I didn't know. So when he found out, he came to my house because he knew where I live, obviously. And then he came to my house and he was telling me he was super excited. Oh my gosh, my wall is so dirty, you guys. He came to my house and he was just telling me that he's excited and all this stuff and that it's going to be a twin and blah, blah, blah because he is a twin himself. He's a twin. And I was like, no, I'm not having twins, because I knew I was going to take care of the baby by myself. So I was like, twins? I don't think so. And so, you guys, this is going to be really hard to say, but at the same time, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I was actually with somebody else at the time that but when I was with somebody else before, I was like 17 years old. Um, but I never had a relationship with anybody. I'm talking low because my boyfriend's in the other room and he doesn't like me talking about this. That's why I'm talking low. Um, so it was it was really hard. It was really hard, and yes, I cheated on him. It was my fiance at the time, and when I cheated on him, he there was a lot of people talking about it, and they knew, how stuff goes around, and especially for me because I was new pretty much, you know what I mean? And it was bad. And so when he found out, I look so tired, you guys. When he found out, I feel like I need to put you guys close, but I don't want you guys too close. So when he found out, I had to go. He got deported back to Mexico. So when he got deported back to Mexico, that's when I cheated on him. If that makes any sense. And then afterwards, I'm just gonna skip a little bit. And then when he found out, he called me, told me that he needs to talk to me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, he found out. And then when I went to Mexico, I knew I had the gut feeling that he knew, and I was scared. And so when I went to Mexico, um, I went to his, I went to my nana's house, and I waited for him there, and he went to go pick me up, and then we went. I hope you guys could hear me. Let me see. hope you guys could hear me. I know it's true. I definitely learned my mistake. Never done that again. Ever, 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 ever cheated ever again. But I have been cheated on, but I never done it after that. But yeah, it was really hard, you guys, because I really loved him. It's just that I was in those. I had a lot of emotions, I guess, a lot of like stuff going on in my body and stuff because I was so young. But then I started so late. Yeah, exactly, Rosa. It was hard, you guys. It was really hard to control everything. And then knowing that what I wanted already, me going to school, finishing school, doing all this stuff, and then having my own family, and then having kids later. I wanted to be married, then have kids, but it didn't work out that way. Thank you, Lady Esco. So yeah, it was really, really hard. And then the whole time I was pregnant, you guys, it was so emotional. I was crying all the time. It was so annoying. Like I didn't understand what the heck is going on, but everything got to me so much. And I was just so eager to get everything done. Like I was super, super excited, you guys. I really was, but then I was terrified. I was terrified because I didn't have my sister there to help me. My sister was not in the home in the home, and my mom was busy and my dad wasn't really he was around of course, but he was working a lot. So I didn't have anybody to look towards to. And everybody in school, when I was going to school in high school, everybody was getting pregnant. It's just that I knew that wasn't going to be me. It's just that it happened right after high school, so it was a little difficult. So I did feel ashamed. I felt ashamed, and I disappointed my dad. I disappointed my mom, especially my dad, because I love my dad so much and I didn't want to disappoint him. And I did disappointed him. So but he till this day he still loves me, though. He obviously loves me so much, and he loves my kids so much. And but I just wish that I did what I was supposed to do, as finishing school, getting married, then having kids. But that was like not what it was going. Ew, there's a fly. But yeah, you guys. Let me see. I think I went off track. Um, and then I got pregnant with my second son. When I got pregnant with my second son, I that's when I met somebody else at work, because I wasn't seeing anybody at all. I was still kind of seeing my the first baby's daddy, but then my second child, I met him at work when I was working, and we kind of clicked a little bit. But I was like, nah, I'm not gonna be focused on that. But then it ended up going that way, and yeah, it ended up happening. Oh my gosh, the fly! And it ended up, yeah, I know it was dumb on my part, and so I ended up getting pregnant because after the first one, especially the second one, I get pregnant really easy. So after that. He was still there. We were still working it out, but it was difficult because he was doing things he wasn't supposed to. He was drinking, he was smoking, he was partying a lot, and that was not me at all. Even at that age, I wasn't even doing anything. I did go out probably a couple times, and I did go to the club twice, but the second time I was forced to go because my mom said if because my brother wanted to go to the club, but he wasn't able to go to the club without me. And I told my mom, really, I don't want to go. And my brother's like, come on, let's go. And I was like, fine, just because you want to go, I'll take you, I'll go. And so that was the only reason. But then my brother would leave me. He would leave me alone. And I was scared. Like, I was a scaredy cat growing up. And so I was forced to go to the club, and I did go, and I didn't like it, you guys. It was okay, but it was just a lot of girls all over the place. And at the time, I think it was like a wet t-shirt contest or something. And I was like, this is not for me. I want to go home. And so, yeah, but my brother left me so many times to go with the other girls. And I was like, okay, that's not fair that I'm going and he's leaving me alone. So, so yeah, so let me see. I just went off track again, you guys. um, So yeah, um, so I got pregnant with my second son. I was in school. I took the test, and I ended up being positive, obviously. And I said, you know what? I can't do this. I can't continue going to this college. So I took the choice, which I believe I should have stayed. I should have, but I chose to take a second job because who's gonna help me and my going on two kids? I couldn't do it on my own. So that's when I was working at Jack in the Box and I was working at Pizza Hut. And I was still going to school for a little bit, but then I just couldn't do it anymore because the beginning of the pregnancy, I was sick all the time and I was calling in. Not calling in, I wasn't going to school. And so it was just too much work. At least for me, it was. It was just too much. So I ended up not going to school. I ended up quitting, and that was hard on my dad. My dad didn't appreciate that I stopped going to school and then I took on a second job, but I had no choice. So my parents was always still there. My dad was there for my first pregnancy. My dad was there, not exactly there for my second pregnancy, but he was still pretty involved in my second pregnancy, and it was really nice. But then there was a lot of drama in the home, so that ended up not working out. And I told myself, because at the time too, you guys, I wasn't driving. I was not driving. Again, I was terrified of everything. I know I'm a Sisi Lala, but seriously, I was scared of everything. I did not want to drive. I did not want to go out in the world and do stuff. I was stuck at home. Not stuck at home, but I chose to be at home. Oh, I got the speaker. Uh-oh. Is that better? Can you hear me? Let me know if you could hear me just to be safe. Oh no, I blocked the speaker. Okay, better, better. Okay, yes. Thank you. I'm so sorry. So where was I at that you guys missed? That is so funny. I'm not sure if you guys heard everything. I am so sorry I blocked the speaker. Let me know if you guys heard everything or what part did you hear. Okay, I think you guys heard everything, so I'm just gonna continue. I'm not sure where I stopped. I heard FIFA. Oh yeah, it was you guys. It's really, really, really it was really, really hard, you guys, to do it on my own. So but I did work the two jobs and I kept doing that for a long time. And my mom was the one that was helping me with my two kids. My mom was taking care of my two kids until my mom she wasn't able to take care of my kids anymore. She noticed that she dropped my oldest son and she told me, "I'm sorry, but I can't take care of your kids cuz I don't want to hurt your kids because she accidentally dropped one of my child." And I told her, "Okay, that's fine." And not fine like her, but you know what I mean, that it's okay, she didn't have to watch him because I totally understand. Because there was times when I was coming home from work and she was on the floor, and I don't know how long she's been on the floor, and she was on the floor. My mom was losing her feeling in her body, like she was able to stand up or walk and move at times. She was just losing her feelings, I guess that's how you would call it. But she was like losing her feelings, or her feelings. She was losing her way of moving, I guess you would call it. And so that's when I went to go apply for daycare to see. I know that's hard. So I went to apply for daycare for the kids, and I was approved to help with daycare because again, I'm a single mother with two kids working two jobs, even though those two jobs it wasn't even covering that much. So and plus I was helping my dad because I didn't want to be in a home with three of us, and then my no, I was giving my dad money to help out with the house because it's just not fair. I thought it was not fair. Like I didn't want my dad to struggle. He was already struggling already as it is, so I didn't want to make it even harder on him. So I was helping out with bills. I was helping out with whatever I can, which was not much, but it was something. I think I was getting paid like $600 every 2 weeks, you guys. And then at Pizza Hut, I felt like I wasn't even getting paid at all because when my check came, it was only like $80. It was nothing. Like I was like, okay, but I was bringing home in tips. The tips was pretty good. I was getting like over 100 and something dollars a day. which it that kind of did make sense. But then in a way, it wasn't every day, every day. It was like every so often, and I'm gonna say maybe okay, I'm gonna say maybe $50 to $100 a day. I'm not gonna say $100 a day, but there was times where I did really good tips and I did get the $100. But it depends on the snowbirds because we get a lot of snowbirds where we live, and so if there's more snowbirds in the winter, obviously in the winter I wasn't making no sense, but in the winter I was making a lot of money, but my check was so tiny, which, oh well, I guess it evens out anyways. But my check from Jack in the Box was awesome. Like I felt like I was getting paid really good, but it was still not enough to help me and my family because I had a phone then. I was helping out on bills. I was buying my clothes, my kids' clothes. I was buying stuff for the kids because they were both so tiny. They needed a lot of stuff, and they went through clothes like crazy. And diapers were expensive too. Parent Choice is the best one. Like if it wasn't for Parent Choice, I don't know where I would be right now with diapers. I think, and there was times, you guys, I wasn't even putting diapers on my kids because it was so hard. I was putting cloth on them. Like I think that's normal nowadays, but back then I didn't think it was normal. But I did what I had to do because I couldn't afford diapers, and they were in that Parent Choice. It's like the cheapest one, I believe it is. I believe it was. It was like the purple box, I think, and it was Parent Choice. And yeah. So anyways, let me see. Um So yeah, and then my second son, when he was about 3, 4 months, I believe he was. This is when they were already in daycare. They were with somebody already, and I trusted that person. I got to know that person. I got to interview that person. That person got to interview me. I don't know for what, but yeah. And then I went to the home. I investigated the home. I looked around. I looked at the certificate, making sure they were licensed, everything. Like I made sure everything. And I did talk to the other parents with those families to make sure that it's legit. Everything was good. To this day, I'm still friends with that the daycare people that took care of my kids when they were babies. Like they know all of us. But and that's what I believe everybody should do is to investigate, which I'm pretty sure all mothers do that now. Um, so let me see. Where was I? Oh yeah, my she was taking care of my two kids, my oldest one and my second son, and I let me see. What did I? No, 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 no. Because my son was already 3 months old. I can't remember exactly when I got pregnant, but my daughter was born in '09. My son was born in '08. So I'm gonna say, yeah, it could have been like 3 to 4 months later. Let me see, 9 October. I mean June of 2008, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. Wait, am I even saying that right? So it's a year. Okay, it was like probably 3 or 4 months later. I don't know exactly, but my kids are a year apart. My second son and my third child, which is my daughter and my son, they're a year apart. Um, but my second son, when they were in the daycare, my second son ended up getting really, 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 really sick. And I was confused. I'm like, I didn't know what's going on because my first son, he didn't get sick at all. He got sick once in a great while, but he was a good baby. He was really good. So my second son, I'm not sure, you guys. I don't know what happened, but it ended up happening that he had got asthma, I believe. I can't remember, but it was something about asthma. So when I took him to the doctor, they gave me like an inhaler or like a machine for like a breathing treatment, I believe it was, with some medication and some liquid medication I had to put into the little, I don't know what it's called. Like, I'm sorry, I can't name everything. Um, and then I had to give that to him. And my son did not like it. He kept moving, which I believe that's normal for every child. But at the time, I was like, no. And I'm like, this is good for you. You need this. And so he'll take sometimes he'll take it, but then he'll move so much the medication some of the medication was wasting. So it kind of made me sad that he wasn't taking the full medication. So I that took about a month for me to do. It was really hard and I was late to work. It was just not it was hard. It was just I had to do it a lot because it was pretty severe. It was pretty bad. But they really wanted me to do that first before they do anything else. So I was like, okay, because they said that he'll be better. It might cure him or something. I can't remember what they said, but it would help him. So I was like, okay. So I did it for a while, and then I ended up had to be. I was late to work so much. I was kind of calling in a lot. So they said, you know what, you're done. And I was like, okay, so be it. It is my fault. So I end up, they end up firing me at Pizza Hut, not Jack in the Box, just Pizza Hut. Jack in the Box, the manager was pretty chill. He understands everything. He helped me through a lot too. He was kind of like my mentor, which was awesome. Also my other manager too, she was awesome too. Um, so my son ended up getting better. He was doing really good. He was able to breathe really good. He wasn't getting sick all the time. So he ended up getting a lot better. Now he's already 8 years old right now. He's doing awesome. He's already going to be nine. Wait, is he eight? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. No, you guys, he's already nine. He's totally nine. I understand where you're coming from. It's hard to be a woman and a single parent. I had 6 kids and a girl and 5 boys. Oh my goodness. Um, and it was a struggle, but thank God I made it through. Yes, Diana. Um, um, oh, I'm sorry. Wait, is it Diana? Diana? Can I say Diana? Um, yes, it's a struggle, but you know what? If it wasn't those struggles, thank you. I'm so bad at saying names, you guys. I'm so bad at it's bad. But anyways, it is a struggle, you guys. It's hard. And being a woman itself, I believe it's hard because of all the things that you feel, all the stuff that you're going through, and then you can't help it but sometimes show it, but then you're trying to be strong, and then whew, it's just a lot, and it's hard for us to control all of it. And then sometimes people act like we're crazy. It's like we're not crazy. We just have so much going on. It's not even funny. But yeah. So okay, so after my son, I ended up getting pregnant with my daughter. When I got pregnant with my daughter, and this is with the same father with the second one. When I got pregnant with my daughter, I was done. I was like, I can't do this anymore. Um, I already knew, you guys, that the the guys I was choosing wasn't good, and that was my fault. I wasn't really looking the right way. I just easily fall in love, and I easily love people, and um I see the good in everybody, no matter for a fact or not. I see the good in everyone, and I try to help everyone, and I try to communicate and talk to them and help them. You know what I mean? Like it's so hard, and I'm trying so hard not to do that, but I just can't help it. I really can't help it. Sometimes I talk to the Lord and I tell God, I'm not telling him why, but can you help me to change a little bit? Because I don't want to be like this. Because I feel like people are just taking advantage. People are kind of mean to me sometimes because how I act or what the things I say because I'm too nice. It's like, how can you be too nice? Like, I don't understand it. I don't know how to to I'm all shaking. You guys look at the camera shaking. Um, I feel like I'm pretty firm. I feel like I'm pretty strong. I feel like I think I am. I I, I think I am. I believe I am, and it's not my fault that I'm nice, I guess. So I don't know. I just don't understand it. It's really hard, you guys. If you guys could just help me out and let me know that I'm not crazy because I know I'm not. It's just sometimes I'm like, what is going on? Like, really? So, what else? Mm, after my daughter, I told myself, oh, back to the vehicle. I did not have a car. So, hi Amanda, how you doing? Tell you that I said hi. Oh, she's probably in school right now. When she comes home, tell her I said hi. So, I did not have a vehicle. I was too scared to drive, but I knew after my second child, I have to start driving because I just couldn't do it. Thank you. So I have to start driving, and I can't depend on other people because when I was working at Jack in the Box, everybody there was helping me out. They were giving me rides because I didn't live too far from Jack in the Box. I did walk, but it would take me about 20 minutes to get there. And right after school, when I would get off the bus when I was going to high school, the bus would drop me off right in front of the store, right in front of the restaurant. So I'll get off there and then go to school. I mean, go to work and then change my clothes because I had my uniform in my backpack. So I was able to change and then go to work. And then right after work, I'll go home. Whoever would take me home, whoever wanted to take me home. That's also how I met the father of the second dad because he would give me rights. I know that sounds terrible, you guys, but that it's the truth. It's the truth. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So I I told myself, you know what? I'm gonna get a car. I'm gonna get a car. I'm gonna drive. I'm gonna drive no matter how scared I am. So I told my dad, can you go take me to the DMV to go get my driving license? And of course he said, yes, I'm gonna do it because he was kind of getting tired of driving me to work and stuff. And every time he would take me to work, he had to take a shower. And I'm like, Daddy, we don't have time to take a shower. I need to go to work. But that's how my dad is. He has to take a shower. So so what happened? So my dad took me. I failed, you guys, every time. I failed all three of them. You know how bad and embarrassing that is? I was freaking 20 years old. I think I was already 21 years old, you guys, and I was still not driving. And so I told myself, but I'm going to tell you guys something. I did not read the book. I did not read the book. That's why. I was stubborn, and I'm like, I know how to do this. Like, I know how to drive. No, I did not know how to drive. So, I ended up reading the book after the first time because once you failed, I believe three, you have to pay for it again and you have to start all over again. Stephanie, don't worry, you'll be able to drive. It's just that if you don't need to drive, you don't have to drive because everything's so close. But if your job is far, your kids' school is far, the doctor, all this stuff that you have to go to, you need a vehicle. And I know Stephanie, it's hard, but you could do it. You could do it. I could. You know what? I'll go help you. I'll take you go get your driver license. Okay? But what happened? So I finally read the book. You guys, you know what? The questions for the driving license, obviously you guys already know, but it's only common sense, but I didn't know. I didn't know. I Don't worry, Stephanie, I'll take you. So on my next day off, I'm gonna take you, okay, girl? I got you. So it's okay. I bought a car at 17 and didn't start driving till I was 22 because I was scared. I know it's scary, you guys. It's because the reason why is that there's a lot of people that don't pay attention. You could be the like really good driving. You could drive so good, but what about the other person? What about the person behind you or in front of you? But we can't think about that. We cannot. The reason why I overcome my fear is because of the Lord. He's the one that helped me through everything. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be where I'm at now. I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now. I wouldn't have the stuff that I have now. Because of him, I have it. And I thank him every single day, you guys. It's hard. I don't know if you guys are religious or not, but I truly believe in the Lord and I believe that what everything that I have is because of him. I truly believe in that. So I don't know if that affects you guys, but this is what I believe in and this is what I believe in. Um so I overcome my fear and I took the test and I went and like I said, the questions are common sense. It's because me, I don't pay attention. I don't think about it. It's like whatever. I was kind of guessing the first two tries that I did on the first time that I did it. I just guessed. I just went through it. I remember my sister was with me. My sister that passed away, she was with me. And I told my sister, I'm going to do this. 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 I wasn't paying attention, you guys. And then the second time that I had to pay again, I went and I passed. But I only passed by one because I missed one. No, I'm sorry. I passed and yeah, I missed only one. You know what, Amanda? I'm gonna be honest with you. Um, it's okay, Amanda. It's okay. I believe it's about 2 years now since since she passed. Um, mm, um, Sometimes I'm not saying I do have doubts because I truly don't have any doubts, but I do kind of question a little bit. I don't know if that's considered a doubt or not, but I don't think it, to me, I don't think it's a doubt. Um, it's natural to have questions. It is natural. And I totally understand that people don't believe because of, so many things that is going on in this world. Why do people get hurt? Why do people, hurt babies? Why do people hurt kids? Why do kids have to suffer? Why is there cancer? Why is this? Why is that? Why is this going on? Why is that going on? Everything that goes on this earth is because of earthly things. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to explain it that well because I'm still learning myself. I'm still trying to understand a lot of things myself. But no matter what, I always have faith and I always believe that God has reasons for everything. I'm not saying the bad things happen for a reason. I can't say that. I don't know. I just have so much faith that no matter what, we'll get through what we're going through. No matter if it's good or bad. Like, I don't want to get to it. I don't know why my sister had to die. But we have choices, you guys. We have choices. We have choices. And my sister had a choice, and she chose to do what she did. My sister passed away because she was drinking too much. She was drinking way too much, and the drinking just took over. I can't tell you guys the name because I can't remember the name. I chose not to to um I I just chose not to I don't know how to explain it to you guys. I don't know how to explain it to you guys. But it's some she died from something from her lungs or her liver. I think it was her liver. Her liver was just bad. She needed a new liver, and she didn't take care of herself because of her liver. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to cry. It just now that I'm thinking about it, it's getting to me, and I don't want it to get to me, you guys. Um, but that's what I'm saying. Like no matter what, I believe that God needed her because my sister was suffering. She was suffering a lot. So God chose to take her with him. So, and I love my sister so much, and I miss her so much. And I didn't have her growing up. She was always gone. She's always been out, like out out of the house. She's been all my life, and I always wanted a sister too. And when she did come to the house, she was coming just to stay for a little bit. And I don't know if I told you guys this, but I remember not borrowing, I took her clothes. I took my sister's clothes and I would wear her clothes. And I believe I was 13. I believe I was 13 or 14 years old, maybe 15, I'm not sure. But I remember wearing some of her clothes. And there was this one, like a nude peach color, a pink color shirt that I really loved of hers. And I actually cherished it for a long time. And she knew it was missing. And I was like, how do you know it's missing? You have so much clothes. But she knew. And there was another time, my sister, she took me out. Like she's like, "Bibi, let's go." My sister called me Bibi. She's like, "Bibi, let's go, let's go." I'm like, "Go where?" It's like early in the morning. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and she's like, come on, I need to go do something." I'm like, "Okay." She wanted to go and go check on her boyfriend, but she wasn't allowed to leave by herself. And I was like, I don't want to go. I'm too tired. She's like, come on, let's go, let's go. I was like, fine, okay. They always drag me along with them. So I was like, fine. And I remember it was so cold, you guys. It was freezing. And we were riding bikes. How we got from A to B, we rode the bikes. And I was like, I'm freezing. She's like, put some socks on your hands. And I'm like, put socks on my hands. I'm like, okay. I haven't had a drink since 11/11/17, which is not much, but I was, that's because I felt. Amanda, yes, it's not good. It's definitely not good. Drinking gets to you, and it destroys you early or later. And also the reason why it's not fair that my sister left at the age that she did. She was only 30. My sister was 36. I think she was 36, I believe. She was just going to turn 37 when she passed, or it was a while, but she passed. So she drinking was bad, you guys. When my sister was living with me, because my sister was living with me for a while, she was not allowed to drink in my house. I had rules and I kept the rules. And I told her, she wants to live here in my house, then you cannot drink, you cannot do drugs, you cannot have boys over, you can't have pretty much parties here unless it's a friendly party. And so she said okay, but she ended up drinking anyways. And she I don't know. It was just really hard, you guys. And I love my sister. I love her so much, but she kept taking that road that was not good. And that was her choice. Her choice, not nobody else's choice. We tried our best to help her. But yeah. But we all have choices. Rather if we want to go the right way or the wrong way. And when we take the wrong way, sometimes we like to blame people. And we cannot blame other people if those choices are our fault. You know what I mean? Like my choice to get pregnant at the age that I did was my fault. Nobody else's fault. I can't blame my parents because how they raised me, or I can't blame my friends because how they act, or I don't know, whatever the situation is. I can't do that. It's not fair. It's not right. We all make our own choices and that's our fault. And a lot of times they like to blame God for it. And that's not fair either. We cannot blame God for our own choices. You know what? God gives us choices if it's good or bad. For an example, like Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve had a choice. Eve had a choice between the tree and eating those fruits on the other trees. But she chose to go straight to that one tree that God told her not to take to eat from, and she chose to go to that tree because the snake told her to. Well, you know what? I'm sorry, but she should have known better, but she did it anyway. Then she made her husband eat from that tree too. Then her husband got, banned from the Garden of Eden. So that's their choice. Now, because of their choice, now it affects all of us. And you know what? That too. The choices that you're making or we're making does affect other people, like our family, our kids, our friends, our work. It affects everything, not just us. So the choices that we make, it has a domino effect towards other people. And it won't stop. The cycle is not going to stop unless it stops with you. So sorry, I just went like off. I just got way too into that conversation, you guys. But I just really want to help other people and to please, please, please don't drink, don't do drugs, don't do stuff that it's gonna harm yourself. Because when you harm yourself, you're harming other people, even though you think you're not. Hi, Rena. How you doing? Oh yeah, I'm gonna send you the email. I totally forgot, but I will. I will. After this live, I'll send it to you. I just got over booked with everything in the morning. I got really busy in the morning. I was trying to look for a tire and I couldn't find a tire that was cheap. So I'm just gonna have to wait until tomorrow. Thank you. So hi Jerry, how you doing? So how do you guys get these little emoji thingies? Those are so cute. I like those. I'm like so behind on all the trends and stuff, you guys. Like I'm like, but it doesn't really matter to me. But sometimes they're really cute, like the cute ones. I'm like I want that one. So yeah. Let's see. What else do you guys want to know? I think I like went all over the place. I think I just took bits and pieces of everything and threw it in one. Sorry, you guys. Oh no, you're fine, Jerry. You're fine. Oh, you're on your phone, Reynas? Rendas. Yeah. So, I got a little emotional, you guys. Sorry. It just got to me a little bit. Thank you, lady. So yeah, is there anything else you guys want to know that I can't think of right now that if you guys say it, I could tell you guys. I feel like I look like crap. My head is hurting. I don't know what's going on with my head. My head hurts. Uh-oh, what happened? Something popped up and I'm not sure what it was. So the view is like bad. Let me see. Nope, that's bad too. Oh, I'm kind of tired. I'm just a little tired. But yeah. But I love my sister so much. I have an older sister. I have a brother. I have a sister. I have another brother. Then it's me and then my little brother. So there's five of us. There's three boys and two girls. So oh, you know what? No. I did not get no help from the baby daddies. My oldest son, he was in and out, but he was doubting that the baby was his, and I told him this child looks just like you, like identical. So he was just in and out, and plus it wasn't his fault. It was his mom's fault pressuring him because his mom kept telling him that it's not yours and da da da. And so he chose to listen to his mom, which I'm a type of person that if you don't want to be involved, you don't have to be involved. I'm not gonna make you be involved. You know what I mean? Even though it's sad because it's his child, but I'm not gonna make him be involved. And that's also what happened to the second baby's daddy. I told him actually I chose to not let him be involved because he was a bad person. Not to be mean or anything, but he wasn't a good person at all. He was doing things he wasn't supposed to, and I chose to not let my kids be around that. He was carrying a gun, and I don't approve of guns. He was carrying a gun. He was doing a lot of drugs. He was drinking. He was partying. He was doing things that I definitely don't approve of. So, and I didn't know this until after. People were telling me, but I don't believe in rumors until I know myself, like with my own eyes, or I hear with my own ears, or I know for a fact. Um, I feel like this view is terrible. So I chose to tell him, you know what, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. My daughter was 2 months, I believe, when it was done. She was only 2 months. He didn't even really care about the kids, anyways. He didn't at all. So it didn't really like bother him when I told him it was done. So, and then after that, I was single for a long time until I met my boyfriend now. We met in October of 2010. So my daughter was already, you see, this was in she was born in October, November, December, January, February. She was 4 months old. I'm sorry. So March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. This was 8 months later after I said it was done with my daughter's dad. So 8 months later, that's when I met him. And we've been together ever since of 2010. So it's been 7 years already. Um, Oh, to this day, sorry, my son clicked. Oh, it's okay. Lady Esco, how were you able to tell your kids how I was able to tell my kids that their dad wasn't their dad, or that their dad wasn't involved, or what do you mean? Like confront my kids that their dad is not their dad, or I mean, their my boyfriend is not their dad. Both. Okay. To be honest with you, we just confessed to them. It was, let me see, we're in January. I believe it was in October. We just recently just told them, because we felt like we needed to, because my oldest son's dad is actually involved right now. He does come and pick him up, but he only does it once a year. He only does it once a year, which I don't like it, but what can I say? He does come and visit him, and he does take him for a day once a year. Um, so when he was more involved, when he was coming over and the kids noticed, like my kids are old enough to understand. My oldest son, he's already going to be 13, and next month he's going to be 13. And then my son Jose, which is the second one, he's already going to be 10 in June. And then my daughter, she's going to be 9 and in October, which is not bad. It's okay, Jerry. Talk to you guys. Talk to you later. Bye, Jerry. Baby, sit down. Sit down. Come on, sit down. What's your matter, Chico? What's your matter, huh? What's your matter? My doggy's right here, and he's sad. What's your matter? Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. It's okay. Huh? What's your matter? Want to say hi? Do you want to say hi? Do you want to say hi? Say hi. Say hi. Oh, he looks so sad. He looks so sad. Oh, baby. What's your matter, Chico? What's your matter? What's your matter? That fly keeps bothering you, huh? I hate when we leave the back door open and the flies come in. Um, so where was I at? I need to lay down because I'm already getting tired. Oh, lay down, Chico. Lay down, lay down, lay down. Oh, you're smushing me. You're smushing me. Lay down. Sorry, you guys. My doggy doesn't want to leave me alone right now. Lay down, Chico. Lay down, Chico. Lay down, lay down. Lay down, lay down, lay down. Okay, so Chico, I need to talk. You gotta move out of the way. Out of the way. Chico, lay down. Lay down. There you go. There you go. Good job. Okay, so where was I at? Oh yeah. We me and my boyfriend spoke, and I told him we need to figure out how we're gonna tell our kids that you're not the dad. And he got emotional, and he said, well, we need to tell them. And I know, and I told him, I know we do, because we actually been in this a similar situation where it wasn't good. It turned out very bad. And I do not want that for my kids. I don't want my kids to rebel or to start being really bad or start having those out, how do you say, those out, just start causing more problems because of their situation that they were going through or whatever it is. So we sat down, me and my boyfriend, and we explained, Chico, lay down. So we spoke about it before we were going to talk to the kids. So my oldest son, he already knows. He already knows that that's not his dad. It's his stepdad, and that his dad is, he knows. But my other two, Jose and Beatriz, is different. So, and they're both brothers and sisters, like actual brothers and sisters, I guess you could say. So we called them both, and we sat them down, and we told them we have to talk to you guys. And they looked at us like kind of confused, and I was like I couldn't say nothing, you guys. I couldn't say nothing in the beginning. I couldn't. It was hard. It was really, really hard. And it was just really hard. And I end up I said what I had to say, which I told the kids. I just wanted to let you guys know that I don't know if I said it the right way, you guys, but this is what I just said. I don't know if I did it right, but I told them I'm sorry, but Morrow's not your dad. And my oldest son, I know I should have said it differently. I know. And I did tell them that he loves them no matter what, even though. But my oldest son, my second son, he was like, but why? And I don't know if he understood that he understood the concept, you know what I mean? I don't know if he understood it. So when I heard him say that, and he started like kind of like choking up, like kind of like he wanted to cry. And I was like, "Oh my gosh." I'm like, "What did I do? What did I say?" I'm like, "Oh my gosh." Like I was like in my head, I didn't say that out loud, but I was like, "Oh my gosh, I hope I said it right. I hope," which I don't think I did. And so I told my boyfriend, you need to take over, you need to explain to him. And so my boyfriend told him, come here. So they started hugging and told them that, no matter what, I love you. No, I love you no matter what. And that I'll always be your dad, even though I'm not your dad. I'll always be your dad. And so my daughter was like a little confused, but she didn't show no emotions. She didn't show any emotions at all. And then, but my son was just crying and crying. And I was like, oh my gosh. And so it was really hard. It was really hard. So that right there, you guys, it was hard for us. But they do know, but I don't know if they understand it now. Um, but I was talking to somebody else, and they told me that we need to talk to them maybe a year later to see if they remember or if they understand. So we're gonna wait until later on in the year to talk to them again to see maybe they understand what we were talking to them about. So, but you guys, it was really hard, and I never expected to be in that situation when I was young. I told myself I'm going to be with one person only. I'm going to be married. I'm going to have tons of kids. I wanted 10 kids. For all those who know me, you guys know that I wanted 10 kids. Like everybody knew that since I was little, and I always said it all the time since I was little. So yeah, but it was hard, you guys. It was really, really hard. So, but I did tell them. I told my kids that their father's not their father. And my youngest two are from him. So I had three baby daddies. I know that sounds bad, but that's what happened. But my two youngest ones are from the same one, from the same dad, which I'm living with now. So, but I'm so happy that I was able to meet somebody when they were really, really young because my oldest son, he was 5. My second one, he was, my Jose was already, what, 3? And then my daughter was just 6 months. She was barely going to be a year old. She was probably already a year old, but her birthday ended up being later on that month. Of course, it was October, 14th. So she was already a year old when we met. So, or gonna be a year old. And then later on I got pregnant with my fourth child. So any more questions? My head is killing me, you guys. I can feel it. It's like don't screenshot that. But I know everybody left. I'm sorry. That was a long. But if you guys have any more questions, go ahead and let me know. He's sleeping. Ah, Chico. Sorry, my floor is a mess. Chico. Chico. Did you? Did you? I love my baby too. He's in the family. He loves me. Ah, Chico. So yeah. So yeah, if there's anything else you guys want to know, sorry this is like so like not organized. But But we're happy. We're happy. We have our issues, but we're happy.
You vlogging?
I'm still.
You got almost to leave?
Oh, I know.
Like, what, 10?
In like
15?
5 minutes.
You can leave at 10:45.
Oh yeah.
Or 1:45.
So yeah, I have to go pick up my son. My youngest son, he gets out of Head Start at 2 o'clock, and it's 1:27 right now. Man, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I went to bed pretty early yesterday, I think. No, I didn't. I got off work late. That's why I'm tired, because I worked all day yesterday. I was wondering why I was tired. I was like, why am I tired? So yeah. Oh, with the do I get help from the baby daddy? Now I'm getting child support. I'm getting child support from both dads. But it comes varies like whatever they want. I was supposed to get 600 from one and 300 and something from the other one, but because it changed, so I don't know. I get whatever they give me. So whatever they give me, it helps a little bit. It doesn't really help much, but it does help a little. So I'm actually providing myself for my kids. I'm doing pretty much everything. So their money, their money is like play money. They could use it on buying toys or whatever they want, which is not much. I think one, I get probably maybe $30 to $60 for one, and the other one is like, um, I don't know, like two something a month, which is not much at all. But it's something that nothing, it's not. I'm the one that's taking care of them. I'm the one that have them, so it's all good. I have no complaints. I don't have no issues, no drama with them, so I'm happy. So this mama's tired. Oh my lord. Any more questions? I don't see any. Oh, no wonder. I'm so sorry. I couldn't see you guys' questions. Hold on 1 second. I was wondering what happened to you guys. Okay, where is your dad? My dad, he lives here with, not with us, but he lives in the area. He lives like 10 minutes away. Kind of where I kind of showed you guys in one of the videos where the street is, where I was showing you guys the street. He lives like not far. He lives really close to us, like 5 to 10 minutes away. So I'm so sorry, you guys. I didn't see you. No wonder the arrow was right there. Well, you're halfway. Halfway. Not sure what that means, Amanda. That's good. It gets better to tell them now, and slowly they can understand. And that's good that he stepped up and to the plate, became the dad. Yes, he did, and I'm so happy. So yeah. Okay, okay, okay. I see. I'm so sorry. I'm seeing you guys' comments now. Yeah, it's good that our life is not planned. That's true, Amanda, because sometimes. Oh, Lady Esco, yes, I have a ring. I actually stopped wearing it for a couple. I think it was like a week or two, or maybe just a week. Because we did get in a big argument. We got in an argument, you guys. It's just that sometimes it gets really hard because I'm the only one that's working. I'm the only one that's providing to the family, and to be honest with you, it's really hard. But they're my kids, they're his kids too. They're his kids too. They're our kids. But I feel like I have more of a responsibility because it's three out of five that are mine, and 2 out of 5 is his. But he says that they're all his, which totally understand. I totally understand that it's true. It's just that I'm so independent because I've been working since I was 16. I'm so independent, and I'm so like I have to control stuff. Like I can't help it. I can't help it. I have to like know and control everything, which I'm trying so hard not to because it's not fair. But I just can't help it, you guys. I just can't help it. But yeah, we were planning to get married this year, but it ended up not working out because of some drama with other people. So we weren't able to. So, but it's not fair. It's not nice that I keep taking the ring off. It's not fair. But I really do want to get married soon. It doesn't have to be fancy or big. I really don't care. Okay, I'm gonna lie. I'm lying. I do care, and I do want a nice, beautiful traditional wedding. It's just if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. So, let me see. Sorry, you guys. Um, let me see. It's barely 12:27. Oh, it's 12:27 over there. It's 1:33. I gotta hurry up. Do you have an iPhone? No, I don't have an iPhone. I wish I did, but no, I don't. I have just a regular phone, I guess you could say. I wonder if she can see our messages. I'm sorry, Lady Esco. I wasn't like paying attention to the arrow. Nice kids. 10? Yes, I wanted 10 kids, Amanda. 10. I know. It's because I love kids, you guys. I love, 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 love kids. Ever since I was a little girl, I love playing with babies and stuff like that. And I always loved playing with babies. And then when I got old enough to my mom started babysitting kids. So when she started babysitting kids, I was babysitting the kids too. And I told my mom I could play with them, school and stuff. And I was playing school with the kids like nonstop. And my cousins, my little cousins, and my nieces and their friends and the neighbors, they all know this. So yeah, I was really like all into the kids. Like I really wanted to teach them so many things that I know. But he took us as that. Why doesn't he work? The reason why my boyfriend doesn't work, because we had gotten a big old fight. Um, 4 years ago, I believe it was. I don't like to keep track of it, but I believe it's been 4 years. We got in a huge fight, and it was a domestic violence. He went to jail for a day. He it was not good, you guys. My mom witnessed, and my mom was the one, and my sister that just passed away. She was here too at the time. So my sister and my mom, they called the cops, and the cops came and they took him, and so he went to jail. So ever since then, he did go to the classes. He did, yes, I took him back. He did go to the classes. He did changed. He hasn't hit me since. He never ever had to hit me ever again. We do get in a little bit of arguments here and there, but it doesn't get that bad at all. Like compared to how it was before, because he was super jealous, super controlling, super like everything. It was crazy. But yeah, so he 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 can't get hired. He tried looking for a job over and over and over and over, and everything comes back to that they can't hire him because of his background, which is a domestic violence. It's on his record. So yeah, that's the reason why he can't get a job. Let me see. Yeah, it's true, Lady Esco. Every relationship has an ups and down, but I just really want our relationship to be always up. I don't like it when it's down. And no, don't take off the ring. I know, it's true. I shouldn't take it off. That's what he tells me too, that it's not fair. What happened? We do get married, and I just decided to give it a divorce just because we argue. It's true. He has more of an understanding than I do. Me, I'm more of a like I don't know how to explain it, but I'm like I want to just give up, not give up, but in a relationship with a man I'm not good with, but with kids I'm very good with. I don't know if that makes any sense. I'm not very good with relationships. um I'm just not. I don't know how to love the right way, the way they want me to love, because I didn't have a lot of relationships. I wasn't with a lot of people, so I don't know how to do it in those. I don't know how to do it the right way with kids, because they come from me. It's natural instinct, you know what I mean? It's kind of hard to explain, but that's just I'm learning though. I'm learning. He's helping me, he's showing me, he's explaining it to me, and so he's helping. Let's see. Where was it? Sorry. Um you take off the ring. Yeah, the ring is very special. The ring is like a it's just really special. Yeah. I know it's really hard to like to say fiance. I don't know why because I feel like I'm so old to be saying boyfriend or fiance, but boyfriend just sounds a little bit better. But I know. It's true. I need to start saying, and sometimes I do when it just comes out, but I usually do say boyfriend. And my work and at work too, they make fun of me because they're like, you've been together for 7 years and you should just say he's your husband. And I'm like, I can't do that because he's not my husband. Like, it's everybody. I noticed that a lot of people, they say, oh, that's my husband. Oh, okay, that's your husband. But then they're not really married. And I'm like here, like confused, like, wait, I thought that was your husband, but you guys are not married? Like a lot of people are saying that it's their husband, but it's not their husband. They're just together and they've been together for a long time. But I remember when I was sitting down with this older lady, um, I know this doesn't sound right, but she's Mexican. And a lot of Mexicans, they are more like in the traditional way. Like if you guys been together for so long, even though if you guys are not really married, you guys are considered married. And I'm like, okay, that doesn't make no sense, but I guess. So because we've been together for already 7 years, it's considered that we're, husband and wife, I guess. See how I kind of stuttered in saying that? It's just so hard to do that. It's just because I've been so, I don't know. It's confusing, you guys. But yeah. So I'll say fiance. So yeah. Thank you, Lady Esco. Thank you. Oh, you're gonna go to the 99-cent store? Amanda, I'm gonna go to the 99-cent store after work too. I'm gonna just go look around and see what's there. I know. I go even on my day off, you guys. You know what? When we get in arguments, I gotta go in 5 minutes. But when we get in arguments, I kind of like to talk it out, but he's not a talk it out person. Sometimes he is, sometimes he's not. And it's hard because he likes to nag and like do stuff that a child would do, not a man would do, if that makes any sense. Like he'll poke at me or he'll like smack my butt or he'll like I don't know, like I don't know how to explain it. To me he acts like a little boy and I'm like, don't act like that. Like stop. Like it's to me it's annoying. But he tells me, don't you like when I smack your butt? Don't you like when I touch your boob? I'm like, no, it's annoying. Maybe a lot of women do like that, but I don't. It's like weird. Like maybe because I'm not used to it and I'm not used to it. So it bothers me a little bit. Lady Esco, it's weird. I know. It's weird. I know. It's just I never grew up that way and I never had those kind of relationships. So it's just with him, he's like it's hard. It's really hard. I know we need to start working on that where we could be calm and talk to each other or go in separate rooms and then once we're calm we could go in the when we get upset I kind of sleep on the couch or he sleeps on the couch. That sounds terrible, I know, but that's just what happens because I'm very very stubborn and when I get upset I don't want to talk at all, period. Sometimes I do, depending on the situation, but most of the time, I don't want to talk about it because I it just builds up and it hurts. Like it hurts. Let's see. Wow, you've been engaged for 3 years already? So it's okay to be engaged for more than 1 year? I was like, that's embarrassing that we're still engaged. Three of my friends and a family member already got married before me, and I got engaged before all of them. That's so embarrassing. I know. It's just weird. I don't know why it kind of makes me annoyed. I don't know why. I don't know. The what I want is for him just to like caress me in a nice way, not like poke at me. Like what kind of thing is that? Like poking? Like I don't know. I just want him to like hold me and to caress me and just hug me tight, to say I love you, and it's just simple little things like that. Not like poke and smack. I don't know why, but it kind of gives me like a little trigger in my body, and then my body gets angry. Like I get kind of angry. I get upset, you guys. I get upset. I know. And I even tell him, I'm like, I just want you to caress me. I want you to hold me. I want you to, like, do it like a man. Just kidding. Oh my gosh. I hope no kids are watching this. Please, if your kids are watching, tell them to get out. Oh my gosh. I feel weird now. But yeah. What time is it? 1 minute. Yeah. Oh, I'm super excited for you guys. Yes, I don't know when we're gonna have it. I'm not sure. I don't know. He said he wants to do it probably in February or March, like on a Valentine. But I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't like to talk about it anymore because if I talk about it, I'm gonna get excited and people's gonna say, "Oh, what happened?" And I just rather just not talk about it really. So if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, then it doesn't happen. But I really want to get married because actually we're living in sin. We're living in sin and I don't want to live in sin. I don't want to. So I already talked to my pastor. My pastor told me that I need to get married. Um but he also needs to be saved too because he doesn't believe in God. He doesn't believe that, how Amanda was talking about. I think it was Amanda saying that don't understand why a God would let the world be the way it is or let bad things happen, and he just doesn't understand it either because he doesn't go to church with us. We go to church, me and the kids. So yeah, but he does respect my religion. He does. You know what? That's what I wanted. I actually wanted to do that. I wanted to go to court and I wanted to get married because that's what the pastor said. He said because he can't marry us, the court needs to marry us, and then he could just do like the little ceremony because our church does not marry people anymore because of what happened with I guess their gay rights or something like that. I don't know, or the gay marriages. But my pastor did tell me that I should go get married through the court ASAP because we already have kids together. We're living in the same home. We've been together for this long that we need to go get married ASAP, which I do. I do. It's just that um, I hope she's not watching, but my mother in law, she wants to do everything. She wants me to get married over there where she's at. She wants me to do everything over there with her, and I don't want to. Um, I just don't want to. I want to do it here where it's convenient for us and just get married through the court. And then when we get the money, when we finally have the money, we could get married through the church, which they said they'll marry us. Because I've been going to that church for 7 years. So I feel so much comfortable going to that church, our church, and then getting married at our church. Because I know that church. I know my pastor. I know the people. I know everything. So, and all my family and friends are here besides his family. Oh yeah, I definitely know that. That's what they were saying too, that the dates do get booked really fast. And you know what? Here in where we live, a lot of people getting married. A lot. It's crazy. It's good, but crazy. All right, you guys. I am so sorry. I gotta go. I gotta go pick up my son. I'll talk to you guys later. If you guys want me to go live later, I will. So yeah. So I'll talk to you guys later. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.